One of our major goals was to come down with the weight of the car. This we achieved in a very good way, I must say. Then, on the aerodynamic side, we need more downforce, less drag. Also here, we made a big step forward. And the design office did also a really good job because the positioning of the different parts much better than in the years before. And therefore, I think from this point of view, the car should be in a really good shape. Nyck de Vries has a very high natural speed. This he showed in all the different categories where he was racing, for example, in karting, then in Formula 3, where he won the championship. In Formula 2, he won the championship. And he won 2 years ago the World Championship in the Formula E, which means he is really a driver who knows how to win races and how to win championships. Of course, he is now the first year in Formula 1. Formula 1 is the peak of motorsport. It's another big challenge for him. But I think that we will have a successful season with Nyck because he's learning fast. He's a good technical understanding, and his feedback is really fantastic. He's a motivator. He is quite positive. He wants to sit in the car, and I am expecting really a successful season together with Yuki.
I mean, the first impressions are, obviously, it's ran smoothly this morning, the program, no issues with the car or anything. We've completed all the running we wanted to do this morning. Initial driver feedback is, yeah, everything's working as it should be. So overall, yeah, satisfied so far. I mean, it was clear towards the second half of last year that we were lacking in downforce relative to the top cars in the midfield, which meant our tyre usage was more of a struggle to get the best from the tyres over a race distance, and the car was a touch overweight, so fairly happy. We've worked quite hard to resolve those issues.
My impressions of the new AT04 are really positive. I like the looks and I like the livery, especially the introduction of the red makes it a bit different, a bit more contrast. So I'm liking the colors, and in terms of feeling, it's obviously very early days, but we had a good first filming day. For me to get the chance in Formula 1 is obviously a dream that comes through. I've been kind of living towards this moment my whole life, and I'm very grateful that everything came together and that I'm on the grid in 23. But equally, I feel like now we're living in 23. I'm here, I belong, you know, on the grid, and now it's time to go racing and to perform. Pre-season testing is crucial because we have so limited time that every minute on track is very important and valuable for both the driver and the team. So we will need to spend our time very efficiently in order to collect as much information as possible to kind of put ourselves in the right window for race one. But at the moment, it's hard to decide where we need to focus on. I guess we will find out through the learning we will do in Bahrain.
My first impression for AT04 was so far was all good, no issues, and felt quite positive compared to especially similar time as last year. So all went smooth, so pretty happy with it. I aim to try to understand the car as much as possible in the first Bahrain test, and we hit the same procedure what I was used to last year, and hopefully I can have a good result in the first race.